Hello, welcome back to Baking for Two. I'm Jessa Lynn, and today we are making a highly requested snack. We're making carrot cake. Just carrot cake for two people though. Like we don't need the 15 layers of carrot cake. I mean, we do, but it's excessive. Like I've made many a carrot cake and it ends up being like 15 fucking layers and then it just sits in my refrigerator. It's really cool looking, but not worth it because it just goes bad. So today we are scaling it down per usual, and we're going to be making a 2-person version of carrot cake. So what do we have? We don't really need that many crazy things, thankfully. I do have a small baking pan, cake pan. I have a small cake pan. It's like, this is small, right? Right? Small? I think I could, smaller than the other things. Okay, this is a small cake pan. This is what you're gonna need. 6 inches, small. This is the size of my face. Actually, you know what? Yeah. There's no way. Like, I don't know. I don't wanna work up to it. Sorry. Okay. You're gonna need a small cake pan for this. Or you just make fucking cupcakes. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Do whatever you want. This is gonna be a carrot cake of do whatever you want because I'm gonna get a lot of fucking backlash from people who get mad that I'm gonna put walnuts in it. I'm sorry, I like nuts in my mouth, okay? I just want some fucking walnuts. I'm gonna get a lot of fucking backlash from people about me putting coconut in it. It's fine. Make whatever fucking carrot cake you want. Put whatever you want in there. It doesn't matter. Just don't put raisins. Raisins are trash, okay? I stand by that. It's just like old, wrinkly. Like, I like the old ones. I do. Like, historically, I've been good to the old ones. The old, wrinkly ones. But, like, I've been good to the boys. That's what I should say. In my time. So let's talk about what we have here, shall we? All right, we, as promised, this is scaled down. So we are going to need 1 full egg, 1 egg yolk. We need 2/3 cups of sugar. We need 1/3 cup of neutral oil. I've tried using other oil, just to use neutral, it's canola. 2/3 cups of flour, 2/3 teaspoons of both baking powder and baking soda, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, cream cheese frosting that is already prepared. You can watch other videos of mine if you want to realize, you want to figure out, if you want to figure out how to make that. But it's super easy, we can talk about it later. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. We have the walnuts, the best nuts in your mouth. Actually, that's not true. Those are cashews. Come on. We have the shredded coconut, and then don't forget your carrot. Don't forget it. I'll never forget the carrot. Let's talk about this. I saved this specifically for this guy, for this moment. Just so aggressive. Like, technically you need a cup of carrots, but this is probably like 2 cups of carrots. You're gonna wanna shred this. You can also just buy shredded carrots. I have already shredded my carrot. This one is for later. This one's for now. Here's the thing, it does need to get washed, so. It's not too big. Okay. I'm being an adult today. I'm preheating my oven. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees. That's where you're gonna start. And now let's start actually mixing some shit together. Skip the wet ingredients. What is a wet ingredient? It's wet. Like, sugar is a wet ingredient too, but it's a wet ingredient. Just use your fucking brain. It's wet. You have a shot of oil. I'm not even good. Like, that would be so fucking gross. That would be worse than the egg. I put a lot of weird things in my mouth, but like, once something goes in my mouth, I've never spit it back out. It goes down. I take it like a champ. Promise you that. Like, I'll just do it. I'll swallow it. I don't care. Unless it's pineapple. Then I can't have pineapple. Just really disappointing. Man, I'm talking a lot. Okay, let's start fucking making this. So we have a 1/3 cup of neutral oil. 2/3 cups of sugar. Just granulated sugar. Now you're gonna whisk those two together. You're gonna cream it ultimately, but like, it's not creamy because it's not butter. Just fucking whisk it until it's light. And the people who use like that's fine. If you do it like that, if you like whisk overhand, like that's a little, you know, vegetable-y. But like, no, do it underhand. Get some muscle in there. You also use both hands. That is also helpful. And you might ask, why do you do it like this? Because 2 hands is better. What does it look like? Sure looks like applesauce now. Okay. All right, we feel good about that? All right, now we're gonna add our egg and our egg yolk in. Okay, mix that together. All right, now we're gonna add our vanilla. I don't think I've ever actually measured out vanilla a day in my fucking life. There you go. Vanilla. Mix that in. And that's all of our wet ingredients. Now, I'm gonna take our dry ingredients and add it to the wet. You can sift it, but like, I don't feel like it. Like, it's not that serious. Just dump it. They say to fold it in, right? Because you don't want it to be like too, what am I trying to say? Like, it breaks down, you want it to be fluffy. So I'm gonna fold it in with a spatula that is around here. The trusty spatula. I think I bought this for $1. I bought this for $1 at like, oh, whatever, home goods store. And it used to have hearts all over it. Now it just has half the hearts right there. What did I fucking make with this? Oh, I tried making a heart cake, right? It was like heart something, heart chocolate or some dumb shit like that, and it was garbage. Fold in your flour, your dry ingredients at least. This does take a minute. I do still have to prepare the pan. I was adult enough to remember to preheat the oven, thank goodness, because I never do that. But I was not adult enough to prepare the pan before I actually started doing this. So, too bad. I'll show you how to do this after, or do that after. Okay, this is our cake mixture. We don't have the hard ingredients in yet. Let's prepare the cake pan before we do that. I don't know why, I just feel like I need to prepare the cake pan. No other reason. What do we need? So, small cake pan. We do need some of the oil we used, which in this case I used canola. You'll need a pastry brush. If you don't have a pastry brush, just use, I don't fucking know, like a paper towel. You just want a little bit, just enough to coat it. Coat the pan, and then we're gonna get the parchment paper. Oh, I did this in the wrong order of operations. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Very exact. Because I did that. Measure out your parchment paper before you put oil in the pan. We didn't do that, it's fine. So what we are gonna do, just to make sure we have the perfect circle, is you're going to fold the parchment paper once, like this, since this is small, right? We have a small cake pan. So you want nice crisp edge there. Fold it over itself again. And then one more time where the tip is. Doesn't have to be perfect. There. If you want to fold it smaller, you can. I'm not going to. So, how to get the perfect circle, put that tip in the middle of your pan, the bottom of it, and see where the edge goes. So here, and that's where you're gonna wanna cut. It took me at least a year of baking to actually figure this out, but it's very helpful, so hopefully you use it. I love parchment paper tricks. It's like my favorite. If you're ever good at like making origami as a kid, did kids make origami? They do that? What else did you do? Like if you were good at making, you know, like the things where you go like that and you just like lift it and you're like, your best guy friend. And then you're like, 1, 2, 3. And then it's like, we'll fall in love with you, 1, 2, 3. And then break your heart. Like that's, if you were good at that, then you're probably good at this. I wasn't. That's why it took me a year to figure this out. Look at the circle. See, that's fine. That's good. Small. Okay, see, oil didn't really come out. All right, put that bottom of your pan. So cute, okay. There we go. Let me put a little more oil down. You don't have to do this, it just makes your life a lot easier. Prepare pan. Hopefully you learned something new today. All right, so now we have our prepared mix. Now let's put our hard ingredients in. Get some shredded coconut. It's probably better than this is coconut flakes, but it's fine. You do about a handful of coconut flakes. If you want to be exact about it, it's like 1/3 of a cup. And then, if only there were scissors right next to me. She's strong. Things I do for nuts. Handful of walnuts. 1/3 of a cup, if you want to be exact. And my carrots. My shredded carrots. A cup of shredded carrots. There you go. Hard ingredients, like nuts. Fold them in. That's a lot of hard ingredients, my gosh, okay. That's fine. Carrot cake's supposed to have a lot of carrot, right? It's nice. All right. Carrot mixture right there. Put into your prepared pan. All right, there we go. Easy. Just gotta make sure you pound it out. All right, let's get the carrot cake in the oven. You're gonna wanna bake this for about 40 minutes. Hello, we're back. We have taken our carrot cake out of the oven. We have let it cool completely. And then we have our cream cheese frosting. And that's what we're going to top this with. We're doing rustic. We don't need to have this be super fancy, but we're gonna make it look nice because it's carrot cake. So take your cream cheese frosting, just plop it, and leave a little bit in there. It's all about the wrist action when it comes to decorating cakes. I feel like when we have just one layer, it feels a little much to do it around the side. So I'm just gonna top it with the cream cheese frosting. You can do it around the sides, but I'm not going to. And the frosting I use is how I made it before. We're not going for perfect on this, okay guys? We're not crumb coating anything, like, not that serious fucking carrot cake. Mini carrot cake? All right, let's put some nuts on this, shall we? I wish I had I have such small hands, and yet this is such a task for me to decorate things, you know? When people are like, here's a rustic version of it, they just mean messy. That's all they mean. It's fair. Okay. We've got the nut border. Some coconut in there. If you want, you toast it, but I did not. Oh, loose nut. There's a loose nut I'm going to put in my mouth. I'll make the rules. What house that been? Why am I guess we can cut it, but like, it's a fun carrot cake. Just like fucking go in, you know? I shouldn't cut it, right? Just eat it. Eat it from the middle. That's delicious. We really need more nuts, you know? It's always better with nuts. Amazing. So much cream cheese in my mouth. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining me on Baking for Two. I will see you next week.